Hi, my name is Sandy and I live in Rockville. I moved in the area in 2019 and I have been involved in local and national organizing. So I came to the States in 2011 to pursue a doctoral degree in political science. I got politicized very early on in my life, mostly because I grew up with a lot of stories and memories shared by my parents about Cultural Revolution in China. So in a way, I grew up with this very strong sense that ordinary people's lives are oftentimes at mercy of political ties that are beyond their control. And also, I came to develop a very strong disdain for oppressive authoritarian regime. My original plan was to become a professor in political science, but as I was moving forward in my program, I felt increasingly disenchanted with academic research because I felt the research that I was doing was not making any real impact or change. I became an organizer in late 2019, and I have been doing grassroots movement organizing ever since. I'm going to launch a healing circle for women of Asian descent with Jane Park at Impact Silver Spring. We're trying to create a safe space for women of Asian descent because in the aftermath of Atlanta shootings, we all desire for a safe space to process some of the hurt and pain that we have been feeling in the past year. Hopefully, we can politicize each other into action that can make further changes in our political system that elevate voices of people of Asian descent. So I was part of the Weaver Learning Lab during the month leading up to the election. So in a way, going into these sessions provided a sense of consistency and community. Every other week, we learn about critical topics in racial justice and equity work. I have been dealing with identity issues for a very large chunk of my life. In a way, I feel deeply ashamed about who I am and my racial identity. So during the Weaver Lab, there was one session that was focused on internalized racism, and I was able to eventually recognize that the reason why I felt deeply ashamed was because of white supremacy culture that devalued who I am and my identity and my roots. So in a way, I feel really liberated after the Weaver Lab.